What impact will K-pop have on humanity and music? Oxford University professors research. An Oxford University professor is teaming with a pioneering K-pop songwriter to look into the enduring effects of the Korean music genre. There has been a lot of research on European-based pop cultures, but not so much on K-pop, K-dramas, or Hallyu, the Korean wave. And we believe that this research will give a new and very challenging perspective. Jun Kier, professor of Korean linguistics at the University of Oxford, in the UK, shared this expectation as she explained her visions and goals for a forthcoming research project she will conduct in collaboration with K-pop producer and composer Kim Hyung-suk. Kim recently joined the university as a visiting researcher of Asian and Middle Eastern studies as part of its Kellogg College academic program, which invites renowned artists to work with its scholars for research and creative purposes. The producer, who has composed more than 1,400 songs, including countless hits, has been a pioneer and one of the most prominent figures in K-pop since the 1990s. He expressed his intention to use his background to lay the groundwork for K-pop to thrive further as a culture through the research. First, I really feel that the status of K-pop has grown significantly, he said, and I'm grateful to be with Oxford, a place that can be considered a starting point for culture and knowledge. Oxford emphasizes tradition and has a certain legacy and heritage, and with K-pop, which is something that expands through platforms in the digital age, I think an interesting wave can be created from it. And with this collaboration, K-pop can continue to expand not just as an event or something passing, but as a major cultural axis, and I feel that working with Oxford will make this much more valuable. Kim explained that K-pop has garnered worldwide attention with its uniqueness and has created a platform for fans and artists to interact. From a musical perspective, K-pop encourages fan participation rather than just listening, like having various genres in one song with strong musical contrasts and rhythm and melody that are easy to follow, he said. From a marketing standpoint, a community is formed through a platform, transforming the relationship between artists and fans from a vertical to a horizontal for a mutually complementary relationship. Especially when you look at BTS ARMY fan group, fans now have their own community, and with the artists further committing themselves to interacting with fans through additional content like live streaming and messaging platforms, it creates stronger bonds between the fans and artists to build a community, he added. Kier explained that the collaborative research will cover diverse approaches to K-pop, from linguistics, humanity, and educational aspects to artificial intelligence. We want to know what kinds of social impact and filters K-pop and Hallyu will have on humanity and the creative art music field. So we aim to research social and linguistic impacts with producer Kim, she said. And we also will be researching how it can be sustainable, especially in the age of artificial intelligence, like what meaning does K-pop have? If K-pop has been viewed as entertainment until now, this represents a new transition to seeing K-pop as edutainment. Kim added that studying the rise of AI and its effects in creative fields is essential to prepare for the future. I believe technology has ultimately developed as a means to benefit and make things easier for humans. In the past, only those who learn music would compose songs, but now you can write songs through computer drag and drop. After the emergence of AI, the paradigm has changed. So it's time we think about what industries it will create and what they might be. Technical problems are easily solved through AI solutions. So we've entered into an era where the philosophy, humanities, or integration with relating arts have become much more important, focusing on what messages people want to deliver. Since it's now an era where individuals can create their own media, I want to provide children with the right direction and discuss deeper philosophical aspects in this regard. With K-pop going global, for example, with artists working with other pop genre producers and agencies producing overseas K-pop groups like Cat's Eye, the boundaries of K-pop as a genre have become increasingly vague. It noted, however, that K-pop has developed itself as a culture beyond genre. Now in K-pop, who's collaborating with whom is actually not very important anymore. It's no longer about group-to-group culture or nation-to-nation culture, but about individual-to-individual culture, he said. The most important point of K-pop is its platform-based community, the interaction between fans and artists, their mutually complementary relationship, and having a community, which K-pop is the first attempt. And these define K-pop. Having a philosophy, communicating with fans, creating a community, and working within it, Kieter added that the two hope the research will offer a concrete look into the social impact from such culture. Through K-pop, people who aren't even Korean are developing a social identity, and these phenomena are significant. We both hope to elevate K-pop research to mainstream cultural studies, she said. As a linguist, I'm very interested in the language and identity of K-pop, and I believe we shouldn't let this flow away unnoticed. I think it's important to materialize and research it. My vision, starting with myself and Professor Kim, is to establish a Hallyu Research Center or program at Oxford.